This is one of those games where I was seriously wondering when the heck this was gonna end. These teams seem so evenly matched physically, defensively, offensively that I thought game would be going on for at least three overtimes, and I'm like, oh great, here we go. So game two between the New York Game two between the New York Islanders and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Another crazy game here. This was interesting. This was not really low score. This was not really goal scoring, as a lot of games in these series have been. This was a physical game, and a lot of these games have been half goal scoring, half physicality, because that's basically what the entire second round was. But no, this was pretty much all physicality in this game. So the game starts off with a goal very early, and Matt Martin and Nick Leddy get the Matt Martin gets the goal, and Nick Leddy gets the assist off of the first shot for the Islanders. And I really blame Bogosian on that. He fell into Andrei Vasilevsky, which caused him to not be able to save the puck, and the puck just went into the net, resulting in that goal. So to be honest, I would blame Bogosian on that play. Another thing happened not long after that. Alex Killorn got a hit on Brock Nelson. It was deemed a game misconduct. The Isles, of course, had a 5-minute power play. Now I'm sure that they're gonna review it, and we're gonna find out if we have a hearing by what when the news time comes out today. So that's not too far from now, but still got to do it. So that was a very important power play for the Islanders, very important. And if it sucks that they didn't score on this one, because if they scored, like, let's say maybe 3 or 4 goals, or no, if they just scored even one goal, that could have changed the game significantly. And this Islanders team, I still think they're a very good team. They just came up against a very good Tampa team. There's been over 10 minutes without a shot for the Lightning. It's really common to see in these games that these teams are going like 13 minutes, like 7 to like 5 minutes, 13 minutes, 8 minutes without shots on net, and they really gotta stop doing that. Especially depending on what team it is. There was a Tampa goal not long after that. It was with a few minutes left in the first period, which is 90 seconds left to play. You had Victor Hedman with Barclay Goodrow getting the assist. It was off an icing call. Now, icing has hurt the Islanders a lot over the past few games. And the Flyers, I think both of them. No, one of them was the broken stick play for the Game 6 Philly win. Game 5, when they were down 3-1, Philadelphia, in overtime they had an icing penalty, and icing penalty. New York had an icing. It was right there, they threw it right up to the point. They fired it. I think someone tipped it, and it went into the net, and Philadelphia forced a Game 7, which didn't turn out to be what we wanted. But yeah, icing has really hurt the Islanders in the past couple of games. And it was kind of a goal that you could kind of an icicle that you could complain, because I think Shattenkirk, he wasn't going too fast for the puck, and the Islanders beat them, but they still deemed it an icing. So it is what it is. One thing we gotta talk about is Braden Point. He was hit around the end of the third, which I think started his crap show of just coming back and leaving. In the second period, there was a fight between Shen and Martin. That was pretty much an all-night affair. I'm watching this game. I'm seeing Shen and Martin go at it for the entire period, and the entire game basically. And these two players, I think, are going to be going at it. I think this is the Reeves and Roussel of the Eastern Conference Finals. So there was over 7 minutes without a shot for the Islanders. Again, they got to stop doing that. This period was very uneventful. There was some power plays, but they weren't capitalized. Shen and Martin were going at it after the horn, which after after the end of the second period, which was not surprising because they've been going at it. And then Point returns but leaves. I'm sure we're gonna find out some stuff about Point today. If Tampa doesn't have points, that's bad. That is very, very bad. And I mean, you still got good players, Kucherov, Sergachev, McDonough, Hedman. You still have all those really good players, but Brandon Point has played so well that I think if he's injured, that is a very tough pill for Tampa to swallow. Very tough. So I'm gonna hope for the best with Brandon Point. If he's injured, Tampa's in trouble. But we'll find out. We'll find out today. Third period, the Isles took a timeout prior to this 5-on-3 power play, which was failed. Solid PK by Tampa. Tampa's PK has been solid the entire series and the entire playoffs too. I don't think they've rarely let in any playoff goals except if you're Boston because they scored 2 of the same goal in 2 different games and 2 different power plays. So the thing with the Pastrnak goal that happened twice in 2 different games. The exact play happened twice in 2 different games on 2 different power plays. It's weird watching that. So they took a timeout on a 5-on-3 power play because if they scored they would have taken the lead and there wasn't a lot of time left. But Tampa scored and I blame this goal in the defense. Nikita Kucherov assisted Nikita Kucherov with an assist from Ryan McDonough with just 8 seconds remaining makes it 2-1. Nothing New York could really do about it. Tampa wins the game 2-1. Now I blame this goal on the defense because they left Kucherov open, and I was like, oh, God, this is going to turn into a disaster. And sure enough, it did. So, that's why you don't leave Kucherov open. I think New York played great. New York played awesome, except for that final, 8 seconds. So, it's really tough. But they gave the slot open for McDonough to throw it to Kucherov. Kucherov, there's really no stopping him, to be completely honest with you. And if you're going to stop him, you're probably going to die. Kucherov gave him the game winner. Final score was 2-1. Tampa leads the series 2-0. The 3 stars of the game were Vasilevsky, Kucherov, and Hedman. I don't exactly want to complain with those at all because they are pretty accurate. Some people were saying you should put Matt Martin in there. I'm like, maybe. So the shots for New York, 28-21. Very dominant game by New York, as we said. Hits were 52-44 in favor of New York. As I said, this has been really physical. These have been probably one of the most physical playoffs I've seen in the past couple of years. New York was over 4 on the power play. Tampa was over 3 on the power play. And Andrew Loud was playing his first career game. I was playing his first game in a while. If you guys have any thoughts, let me know. A lot of people are saying that goal by Kucherov was BS, and to be honest, it kind of was BS. But then again, that defense, you can't leave Kucherov open. Tampa leads the series 2-0. They're 6 wins away from a Stanley Cup championship, which I'm sure going through their heads right now, they gotta be like, holy crap, we're nearly 3/4 of the way there. There's still a lot of games left. New York, they can make a comeback. We've seen a lot of teams do that. Yet choking Game 7, Philadelphia. But thanks for watching. If you did enjoy, give us a little like, hit that subscribe button. We are trying to get to 400 subscribers by the end of the year. We're currently 17 away, and I think we're gaining a lot of subs every day, so I think we're gonna get even closer by tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I got school today, and we'll likely have one to two more videos today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.